Hey guys, Toolman Tim here. Got another ramblings from the road for you. I thought it would be kind of fun to do one just before getting to prepper camp and just kind of give you my thoughts of where I'm hoping prepper camp leads this year. And of course, you never want to go in with the wrong expectations to any event because you don't want to disappoint yourself. You don't want to create undue expectations for any event, but I most certainly enjoy going to these events. So let's back up a little bit. Today is day 9 of my minimum 36-day road trip. It's been a good time. This is the furthest point from home I will be in about 15 miles. I stopped at a rest stop here from Saluda, had enough time and thought, hey, let's have a chat with the workshop for 20 minutes. So yeah, this is as far as I can get from home, or I could go further. I could go down to Miami or something, but I'm not gonna. But it's as far as I will be from my trip. And I'm really looking forward to it. Last year I went to prepper camp with zero understanding of what it was. Nervous excitement, wondering, what am I gonna do? Am I gonna fit in? Am I gonna enjoy it? And came away thinking, wow, I can't wait to go back next year. And so this year it's quite fun because I kind of know how I'm getting there. I know the lay of the land. I don't have to, I feel like I'm prepared for prepper camp. So let's put it that way. So what are my goals from prepper camp? Well, first and foremost, it is to chat with as many people as I can, as you guys know. As many people from the workshop community as I happen to meet, as many podcast listeners, and just as many freedom-minded folk as I can run into. Just want to hear all their stories. That's number 1. Number 2, I'm going to present my preparedness. It's mainly the same as last year with some tweaks, a little bit different. But I'm going to present it 3 times in a row, which I'm stoked for. I'm going to give them my best damn presentation I possibly can. I incorporated PowerPoint this year, which I'm still not 100% sure about, but we're going to test it out. And every time I do public speaking, I learn a little bit more from it. I get a little more comfortable. I improve so that the next time I do something like this, I'm able to help more people and I'm able to be even more effective. So, talk to as many people as I can, do 3 of the best damn presentations I can, and minimum of 3 half-hour interviews that I want to get while I'm at this event. Last year when I got to talk to Brad of 5 Times August, that was the very first in-person on-site interview I ever did, and I realized how powerful those really are when you get the time to sit down and really converse with somebody in person. So I don't know, I have some people in mind that I would love to chat with. I don't really, we'll just leave it at that. I don't want to make predictions one way or the other, so anybody thinks ill will of anyone out there that I couldn't meet up with or it happened because of me, and I'll open my big mouth and then I'll forget to talk to somebody, so we won't do that. But one disappointment, or I wouldn't call it disappointment, just hasn't happened yet. It's still a possibility, but it's getting slimmer and slimmer, is I haven't been able to get a hold of Bill Fortune yet. He's a tough dude to get a hold of, and that's totally fine. But he's always worth it when I finally do get a hold of him. So if I can get a hold of him, I will still, hook up and do this in-person interview. And if I can't, we'll do it next year or in March if I happen to come down then. But as far as the event goes, it's wild, guys. It's a lot of fun. I'm going to, try to get a decent night's sleep, but I'm sure there'll be some bourbon drinking. Get to hang out with brother Joel Riles from Fortress K9. You guys all know him really well. Get to see him also at Self-Reliance Festival here in a couple of weeks, which will be great. Just finished my favorite drive of the entire, 37 hours from home to prepper camp. And that is that section of the interstate that traverses the Smoky Mountains. And it's twisty and turny, and you start out with 2 tunnels that go right under the mountain. It's beautiful, and then you come to a nice It's like a little rest stop area that's just beautiful. So I like to stop there. For anybody who ever happens to go through there, there is I don't know, it's like a power box or something, one of those above ground utility boxes that kind of hide stuff underground. And it is absolutely covered in stickers from companies, from everybody. It's one of those places where people just happen to stick their stickers. So if you happen to be coming through there and you look on one side of it, you will see Toolman Tim's workshop sticker there now too. So if anybody does, snap a picture and show me, but I'll post it on social. But that stretch of the road is just wonderful. It's taken me, I don't know, 3-4 days to get used to the Eastern time zone this time. It's been a little harder than normal, just not wanting, my system didn't want to adjust. But I woke up this morning, and part of it was probably just anxious to get on the road, wanting to get going. But yeah, I think I finally got it. I hit the road by 7 maybe 7:15, and just made miles. But yeah, 20-ish minutes, I think, from where I need to be now. So it'll be good to see Rick and Jane, get to see the whole crew from Prepper Broadcast Network, James and Ryan, and I do believe young Master Colin, his son, will be there as well. I just saw them this summer in Washington, so that was good. But a few thoughts on taking some time to relax, and that's exactly what I did while I was in Louisville. And so kind of the rhythm, you get into a rhythm while you're on the road. And so my plan is for every Wednesday, right around the middle of the week, it will be a laundry day, kind of a down day to get shit done, get caught up. And that's what I did. So I took Wednesday for that, and I took Thursday to explore. And I told you guys a bit about that last night, but it was a lot of fun going to that pinball bar. But I still got back in time to give you guys one of what I thought was one of the best live stream podcasts I've done in a long time, talking about building community. And I guess that's kind of what I've been doing. I joke about going out and spreading the gospel of the workshop, but really it's about growing community, making connections, reaching out and hopefully bringing more people into the workshop fold, or making connections with more people who are in the workshop or who want to be in the workshop fold, and reconnecting with my brothers and sisters from the Prepper Broadcast Network. And that's what this is all about, guys. Is I think about this a lot when it comes to, anarchy or anarchism or whatever. Because when I first, again, it's like whenever you learn about something new, you end up thinking, well, my way's the only way and that's it. But yeah, you know what? You might think that, but if you live that, you're going to be pretty friggin' miserable. So what I've had to come to realize, and this is what I had to realize about Prepper Camp last year, is that overall Prepper Camp is a fairly right of center kind of event. And that's a little different than the type of people I'm used to hanging out with. But you know what's really cool? And I have to thank Nicole Sauce for this a bunch, because she's given me verbal kicks in the ass many, many times. And it's just the idea that focus on the things you have in common and don't sweat the small stuff. It's the important things that matter. Is a person someone who's, willing to help you and you're willing to help them? Cool. Are they a person that believes in getting shit done? Yep, cool. Are they a person that believes that, you know what, you do your thing, I'll do my thing? Yep. And if they're non-judgmental, for the most part, the rest of it really doesn't matter. It doesn't matter to me what religion you are, whether you have a religion or not. It just kind of matters. Do you respect my freedom and I respect yours? The rest can fall into place, man. And that's what, to me, is probably the most important thing. And it's going to be cool. I can't wait, because last year Prepper Camp was the first time I went. This year, the first time I will go to an event will be the Midwest Preparedness Project. That'll be next in a couple of weeks. So, yeah, leaving here, looks like I'll probably pack up Sunday evening and throw a bunch of, get it all in. And I'd like to get through the mountains before I stop for the night, which shouldn't be too bad. It's only a couple of hours. And then probably take a day to get caught up. And then we're going to meet up with Brian Alexovich, and we're going to build a shitter. And we're going to do some work on the property. I'm going to find a Harbor Freight somewhere, and I'm going to build my toolbox, which I didn't bring any tools with me, so that'd be kind of cool because we're going to have a storage locker down here that we can put all that stuff in. But yeah, this to me, guys, is where it's at. And I know not everybody has neither the inclination nor have they built their lives to the point where they can go to things like this. But what I want you to think about, and maybe something like prepper camp isn't your shtick, and that's totally cool, but what I want you to do is think about what's the most important things in your life right now. And you're probably doing a bunch of them, but if there's things you want to be able to do that you can't afford or don't have the time to do, then, you know, start building. Just keep doing what you're doing. If you need help, ask. We'll give you as much advice. Trust me, I'll give you lots of free advice for sure. But I just kind of wanted to check in real quick before I got to prepper camp. I had lots of time and I wanted to chill here in the sun. Another thought is, even though it's only 25 Celsius, it's significantly warmer here than I felt in probably at least a solid month back home. So yeah, goals for prepper camp, I already shared those with you, and just have a good time, relax, let my metaphorical hair down. Each evening, have a bonfire with people. And if there's enough workshop members there, then we will do a roundtable workshop recording as well. And I'm sure we'll do a roundtable Prepper Broadcast Network recording. So if you guys got questions on what's going on or anything, send them out my way. But, I just wanted to fill you in. I guess that's it for now, guys. I don't know where else to go with it, and I don't want to just keep talking for the sake of that. So, guys, I always appreciate you. I just had to stop, have a chat, and head on to prepper camp. So I will do a follow-up, a significantly longer follow-up on the road while I'm leaving prepper camp in 1, 2, 3, 4 days from now, and it'll be great. So take care, and as always, stay happy, stay healthy, and have a great week.